Standing in front of an old industrial building in the N109 zone, I check the address Sylus sent me and nod to myself. This is the place. In the vast open space, only the echoing sound of my footsteps breaks the silence. Dust particles float up with every step. No one has been here in a long time. Underground level, section B. I make my way down the dimly lit staircase and hear the faint sound of a rhythmic hammering underground. Sylus? As soon as I push the door open, I'm hit with a blast of heat carrying the scent of steel and fire. The room is bathed in the orange-red glow from the forge. The dancing flames cast swaying shadows across the walls. Sylus stands at the anvil with his back to me. His shirt, soaked in sweat, clings to his muscles as they're flexed with each strike of the hammer. It's the first time I've seen him like this. I hold my breath and linger by the doorway to take in the powerful scene.
Do you like what you see?
Oh. I look up only to see Sylus's face with a hint of a teasing smile.
How long are you gonna keep staring?
I'm almost done. I walk over to stand beside him and make a show of examining the metal on the anvil. Even if you weren't Anakinus' leader, you could easily be a master blacksmith with your skills.
Unfortunately, Anakinus has no shortage of master blacksmiths.
The small piece of metal gradually stretches under those rapid strikes. It quickly takes on a recognizable shape. I hold out my hand to measure. The metal has smooth curves along its edges and is only about the size of my palm. It doesn't look like a weapon.
I'm just warming up.
Sylus stops and catches my curious hand. His palm is so hot that I almost feel like my skin is about to be burned.
Don't you want to see the weapons I've forged?
Without waiting for my answer, he pulls me toward the display rack on the other side of the forge. Various melee weapons, forged by hand, are on the rack. They range from daggers to long swords, and each one shines with a cold, dangerous light. Did you make all of these?
This is just a small portion.
He picks up a double-edged short sword with very little decorations. The blade gleams coldly. It resembles its maker in a way.
This was my first decent creation. It's a little too light, though. Do you want to feel it?
I take the short sword. It's heavy in my hand, but its length makes it surprisingly easy to wield.
A short sword isn't for slicing. It's for thrusting.
Standing behind me, Sylus takes my wrist. His breaths land on the side of my neck as he speaks.
Imagine a shield-bearing warrior in front of you. You need to utilize the gap he exposes when he moves. You only have a second to thrust forward. Do you remember the boxing pose I taught you? You can't rely only on arm strength. There's also this.
His hand moves to my waist and glides across it. He guides me to transfer my strength from my core to my arms. My fingers tighten around the sword. My face is flushed, and I'm not sure if it's because of the forge's heat or his touch.
You're holding it so tightly. Are you afraid you'll lose it?
This is the first time I'm holding a short sword. I need more practice.
If you don't feel comfortable using it, then we can look at the most unique piece here.
Sylus takes the short sword from me and returns it to the display rack. Then he retrieves a unique triangular blade from the corner. That looks cool. I've never seen anything like it before.
It's called a push dagger. The best choice for fighting at close quarters. Barely anyone uses it, though.
He demonstrates how to hold the push dagger, and I understand what makes this weapon special.
Treat the push dagger as an extension of your arm. You can slash and stab with it, but the most powerful technique is thrusting forward. It's like you're punching something. Attack me.
Why? Noticing my hesitation, he slightly quirks an eyebrow.
Injuring me won't be easy.
Seeing his provocative gaze, I feel the urge to prove him wrong. If that's how you want to play, then I'll definitely have to give it a try. The blade whistles through the air as Sylus effortlessly sidesteps and precisely catches my wrist. I use his grip to spin, and the sharp edge of the push dagger grazes his clothes.
You're too slow. Why are you still hesitating?
You sound just like my combat instructor.
I don't mind having that title, but there's no need to show a lot of deference to your teacher.
I only hit air for my next strike. I change the direction of my attack, but the momentum unexpectedly throws me off balance. Sylus quickly grabs my arm and pulls. I crash into his chest. I use this as a chance to point the push dagger at his neck. Its tip barely touches the vein that pulses with every breath. All's fair in love and war. Did I win? I catch my breath and flash a triumphant smile.
I surrender.
But weapons like this are only useful in the hands of a strong combatant, right?
Not necessarily. In the modern age, they're useful as fancy decor.
Then why did you make these weapons? They can't possibly just be for decoration.
Wouldn't you say traditional weapons are fascinating? They're the most direct extension of humanity's aggression, and yet they also represent their most honest desires: to kill, to conquer, and to protect.
He pulls a dagger from the rack, and his fingertips trace the beautiful pattern on the blade.
A few classic daggers are champions in combat. Hunting knives are born for the wilderness. And this curved blade, its infamy was earned on the battlefield and forged in blood.
The forge's flames are reflected in his eyes, yet his gaze remains as cold as a blade of ice.
Traditional weapons lack a gun's firepower, but they're better at revealing the true brutality of fighting. Their senses are pushed to their limits in close combat, and the intensity is accompanied with the prolonged process of dying. Everything relies on physical strength. That sort of brutality has a peculiar beauty to it.
I tilt my head as I look at him and nod. It's just like your appreciation for boxing, right?
You're not wrong. At first, I was curious about the resolve that was poured into creating these traditional weapons.
Did you find an answer?
There is no correct answer. You have to find it yourself.
Then why don't you teach me? I want to know what it's like to be a real blacksmith.
Sure. However, I've only been practicing for 2 months. If it weren't for your curiosity, this forge would probably be gathering dust until the end of time.
I guess I'm pretty lucky. I noticed Sylus is acting different than usual. Fortunately, I discovered this hidden treasure.